On 30th September, Health Minister Dr. Jenotha Ching posted pictures on her Twitter account showing a happy team at Mubende Referral Hospital seeing off Alex Sebayigga and Jeremiah EKyokoza, who had survived Ebola. Sebayigga, who lives in Mubende district, and Ekyokoza, who comes from Kasanda, had spent a week at the hospital. In an interview with NTV, they revealed that they were exposed to the disease when the children in their care contracted it. For Sebayigga, it was Fiona Wishemana, the child of the woman who employed him. Ekyokoza caught Ebola from one of his children. Because they did not know what ailed the youngsters, the men coincidentally took the children to the same private medical facility in Madudu sub-county for treatment.
She fell sick and we took her to Musawo Musitwa, but he did not know what she was suffering from.
While the boy fell sick, I took him to Ngabana to Musawo Musitwa.
After treatment failed, Sebayigga was advised to take Wishemana to a traditional healer, while Ekyokoza was told to try a pastor.
We found the traditional healer and she claimed that the girl was suffering from a clot in her throat.
We went to the pastor, and when we got there, the pastor said that the child might have been bewitched.
Unfortunately, both alternatives did not work, and Sebayigga decided to take the child to Mubende Referral Hospital, but it was too late. In Ekyokoza's case, his child died at home after they returned from church. The men both say that a few days later, they started feeling unwell. Ekyokoza's wife also fell sick.
Got a high fever and I went to the clinic where I bought Coartem and Panadol. I saw it for 3 days but nothing changed.
I was not feeling well at all, but I also had to take care of my wife who was very sick.
Sebayigga was immediately taken to Mubende Referral Hospital for testing and treatment.
We were collected from the different wards and we were tested again. Then we were taken to the isolation center, but we thought of even escaping. We spent there 3 days without treatment and only started getting it on the 4th day.
But Ekyokoza still opted to first consult the pastor. His wife went along. That decision was to cost her life when he ended up in Mubende Hospital. After being treated for 1 week, both Sebayigga and Ekyokoza were discharged and returned home. Now, Ekyokoza looks back on the decisions he made, wishing he had known better and taken his family to the hospital instead.
If I find anyone who has a strange disease, I can't advise them to go to a traditional healer. I would tell them to go to the hospital. If I had known what the disease was, my wife and child would not have died. I would have taken them to the hospital for treatment.
Finding acceptance in their communities is also a challenge.
The people I used to stay with hid from me. Even when I go to the shops, attendants would rather give me goods for free than take my money.
Even our children have been chased away from the school because of the Ebola that we suffered.
There we decided to come and visit him as a district task force, to visit him and also engage the community members with the local leaders so that they can embrace him, try to encourage him and try to welcome him.
As of today, 4 people have been discharged from Ebola treatment centers after surviving the disease. Joyce Nakato, NTV Tonight.